We should be good.
Is it going? Oh, yeah, here we go.
I think so. I just have to check on my phone quick to make sure that the volume that everything is working correctly.
I just heard myself and you on the stream.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to see if I need to fix. Hold on. Alright, let's see if this is alright. I think it's fine. Alright, we're good.
What?
Excellent. Okay. So. We never watched the...
left off.
You know, I realized we never watched the intro for this, but I just skipped through it again, so maybe next time I'll let the intro play out fully. Alright, yeah, when we last left off, I was only level 12, but now I am level 16 and I have 99 high potions.
Nobody went to work.
Didn't actually take too long to do that. So, let's go see if we can kill this asshole.
Yeah, that will be the trick.
Fuck. And we're just running from everything. Because I think if I fight one more battle, I'm gonna level up. No, I need this one.
You didn't leave yourself a big window there, did you?
No, I did not. So, my understanding is that the chicken knife does not work with Mug, but it does work with Focus, and it does work with the Samurai's ability. So... we might have to be using Focus for a while. Yeah, would you like to tell the audience what you've done in the meantime and how you've ruined my life forever?
No, it's fine. So there will be a brief there will be a period of time not too many bosses from now where I kind of just killed 10 bosses in a row at level 22. So
That's like a quarter of all the bosses in the game.
So theoretically, to avoid having to rack up a donation tally, he has to do the same.
It could be really bad.
It could be really bad.
Oh god. Alright, here we go.
Bro, man, you do not have a lot of health at level 16. This is not going to go well.
You know, if it doesn't, then level 17 is right around the corner.
I mean, I've already calculated that if you go to level 22 now, it only costs you $16.
For the rest of the game, if I don't level up beyond that.
Well, yeah, well, at least if you make it to the point where I did without going any further.
Yikes. Okay,
It pretty much always opens with,
so, what is the correct way to do this here?
Okay, well, when he's in human form, he might use Blaze, and when he exits it, he uses Blaze. When he's in this form, I think all he does is use use Fire on himself to heal, and then he'll do Magnet, which is irrelevant. And the hand phase will hit you with a Fire when it's when you hit it, which does a lot of damage, probably. Yeah, there it is.
Oh god.
The hand phase, however, only does like attacks that don't hurt for that much. So like you can't leave it in this phase or it'll heal too much. And you can't leave it in the human phase or it'll use Blaze too much. So like when you need to heal, you pretty much need to do it in the hand phase. Which it'll still be attacking you while that happens, but you just gotta deal with it. You really don't get an option there. Theoretically, the more hand phase you get, the better, because that would, it's single target then, so, you know, you only need a high potion to fix it. Oh, you have someone dead already, that's bad.
Yeah, it was not great.
You gotta get it out of the human phase as soon as possible, though. That's very important, because it can use Blaze on its own in that phase, and you just can't take multiple Blazes. It's just not a thing. But theoretically, you don't want anyone to get low enough that they can get Fire. You should probably heal Ferris. Actually, you probably heal everyone now. It's hand phase, it's a good time to heal everyone. All it does in hand phase is like physical attacks that, I mean, they hurt, but they don't hurt that much.
Well, I have the potions to spare, so...
Yeah, the only downside here is if it's not doing a physical attack, it can do Ray, and Ray can paralyze, but... I mean, as you've seen, it only hits for like 40 damage. So, like, hand phase is definitely when you want to heal up.
We have to hit it, I think, about 20 times.
Let me check. I have it up here. It has 3,000 health. So, yeah, that would make sense. Of course, it'll be more for each time it heals itself.
Well, it's surprisingly has not healed itself a lot so far.
Well, yeah, as long as you don't let it stay in tornado phase, it can't.
Yikes, alright. Oh, come on! How do you miss?
Sometimes you don't really get a choice and you have to leave it in tornado phase a little bit because you need to heal up.
Alright. I think we can get through this here. We have enough high potions to ignore this shit.
Yeah.
It's
Might have enough to recollect high potions, but we'll see.
Well, it should get a lot easier after this.
For a little bit.
Oh, come on! There we go. This is not a phase I really want to be in right now.
Definitely need to heal up, Galley. Oh, there it is.
Okay. You know what? He doesn't have anything to steal, does he?
Oh,
no, he does not. Okay. Good to know.
No. However, what he drops depends on what phase form you heal him in.
Oh, fuck me.
Ooh, he paralyzed someone. That's not good.
Come on, hand phase. Alright.
The real tough part is that Bart's is paralyzed right now, so you lose out on actions there. Yeah, see, once you're in hand phase, you're safe in the sense that you can heal way faster than it can hurt you.
Should be getting close. Oh, fuck.
Oh wow, you were lucky to even survive that.
Yes, I am.
That was at the critical point where you probably should have healed him.
Haha! Get fucked!
What, did it die?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, alright.
Let's see, what is our prize gonna be?
Here.
We get a flame rod. Yeah. Excellent. Super fucking useful.
It's either like a flame rod or I think maybe a flame bow. Definitely a flame scroll is one of the options.
Yeah.
Like each form has a different thing you get.
Well, I don't think I can use any of the things it drops.
No, I got the flame scroll and made use of it against Biblos.
Do I have to go through here, or can I go backwards?
You could go back and save.
I still have 74 high potions. I can come back to the ship, right?
Yes. Wait.
Do I need to get more potions now, or can I do it later?
I think you could re-explore the ship when it's in the catapult. I'm pretty sure. I think
Okay.
we looked at that when we were in your game.
How soon is that going to be from where we are? Like, am I going to...
But that's pretty soon. Like you don't have to worry about it. You have plenty of potions to go forward.
Alright. I should have enough to deal with Biblios, hopefully, then.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. You can't even use the ship until after Biblos, so you could come back at least until then.
Oh, look, it's the werewolf.
Yeah, like you need to trigger the cutscene in the library after killing Biblos, and then you can meet up with Sid in town to turn the firepowered ship into an actual ship. Until then, you can revisit the ship all you want.
Mm.
And then once it becomes an actual ship, you almost immediately wind up getting the real airship if you know what you're doing.
No, this doesn't seem good. Definitely less than...
Going. I'm gonna go get my chicken.
Uh-oh. This is about to blow up. Whoopsie. Alright. So I guess... so the next thing I guess we have to ask, which treasure chests are the important ones here?
Alright, so on your way out, you want to immediately get the chest that's on the left side of the first room. And if you want to get the chest on the right side of the first room, I think it has sorcerers, but that one will be an elixir.
Yeah, well, we need to get at least, what, 2 mage mashers, maybe 3?
As many as you can get would be the best. At most 3 is what you could use.
Yeah.
And you could probably at least afford 1 crystal, or yeah, 1 elixir battle. So it's not going to hurt you there.
We said when we're in a menu, it doesn't reduce the time, right?
Correct.
How do we get the crystal fragments again? I totally just...
What's that? The crystal
Somebody
fragments come to you after the escape. You don't have them yet.
Alright, I guess we're saving here.
Yeah, I recommend that.
Alright.
Yeah, so you can actually see the timer now.
Alright, this one, first one, right?
Yeah, first one on the left.
Okay.
That one's just kill, and then get the one on the right as well, because I believe that has a sorcerer. You might not want to wait for confirmation from me, because remember I'm on like a almost 30-second lag.
Let's kill these stupid... things.
I believe Lena is your person that has the
Yeah.
gloves.
Alright, we stole a Mage Masher, we're good.
Alright, that's one.
Alright.
Alright, then you're heading, when you head up into the next room, the chests that are the one chest closest to the stairs is free as well.
Not that
Or
one.
when you get into the main throne room. You don't need anything in this room, sorry. Oh, too late now. The Gigas has an elixir as a steal, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get it. Alright, we got it.
Yeah, you don't need the stuff in this room though, because it's a ribbon and I think like a shuriken, or a Fuma shuriken.
Well, I got an elixir at least, but yeah, this is gonna eat like a good 30, 40 seconds off my clock. He counters with arrow each time, which is annoying. Interesting, auto battle does increase the speed of the clock.
Does it? Oh yeah, because I think the whole game is just playing in fast forward, basically. Minor fast forward.
Yep, okay. The one close... Hold on, I just went up a floor here.
You go in the main room. When you get to the main room, there's nothing in this room again.
Alright. Oh god, I'm gonna need potions quickly.
Well, can you scram against him?
Yes.
I don't feel like you could do that before. Huh.
Whatever. Money is no object at this point.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you can heal up with just generic potions, like, feel free to spam them. You can buy those with ease.
Okay.
There's nothing in there. You'll get to the main room and then you'll go up into the side corridors.
Okay, so...
The one closest to the stairs.
Huh?
Go into the side corridor. Yeah, go up into that room.
God damn it.
Wait, no, we're...
I'm trying to, like, let the thing catch up, but... Because I know you're a few seconds behind.
Yeah, well, you were going the right way and then you turned around.
Alright, there we go. Closest to the stairs, okay.
Yeah.
And then...
And then go up the stairs.
Alright, up here...
Yeah, the staircase will lead you to one of the chests. It's either the main gosh or the, thing. Elven Cloak.
Oh god, alright.
Yeah, well, there's another sorcerer, though.
Alright, we got the elixir. Is the Elven Cloak on the opposite side?
Yeah, this was the main cache. Gosh, or whatever.
We got the Mage Masher, excellent.
And it'll be the same setup when you head to the opposite side of the chest closest to the stairs. It's just free heal again.
Dude, don't fucking toad me. No, we ain't stand. We're not gonna. All right, Elven Mantle, excellent.
Yeah, so like once you get those two, then you can decide if you want to go for any of the other chests. All of the other chests in those corridors by the stairs are elixirs, but they're also all battles. Oh, Glistener is here, by the way.
Yep, I know. Yeah, since he recommended that I start putting the link in a separate tweet, like it seems like it helps. All right, so in the free chest where I got 2,000 gil, the one that's in the upper corner here, that's what'd you say, just an
That would be
elixir?
an elixir battle.
All right, let's go get the other important thing first and see how much time we have left.
Yeah. Yeah, there's also, like, there's several other, like, if you went around the other way, it would be another way to go, like, around that corridor, and it would get you to the other side, and there's, like, 4 or 5 chests that are all elixir battles.
Is there another free one on the other side?
Yeah, I said that's the one closest to the stairs still.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, you are notably slower going through this than I was.
Well, I don't do as much damage as you do.
I know.
He's not a sorcerer.
Are you missing a sorcerer?
I need one more sorcerer. Though it might not matter if I have the main ghost, but it might not help me that much, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because the main ghost is, I'm pretty sure the main ghost is even stronger than the Mage Masher.
Yeah, but is the Biblios weak to the Mage Masher?
No. No, the only thing the Mage Masher does is has a chance of silencing enemies when you attack, but Biblos is immune to silence. You only wanted it because it's stronger than your current characters, but that won't matter because after this you'll actually have to have a monk anyway. So yeah, it's true. You're actually fine with just the 2 Mage Masters if you don't want to do any more battles.
Well, I should do some more. Take as much stuff as we can while we're here.
Well, remember, you have to actually fight a boss on the way out as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Don't waste all your time getting elixirs and then get to the boss and go, oh shit.
How long do you think the boss is gonna take?
Probably a few minutes. He's got 900 health and much better defenses.
Alright. Well, maybe I should start by equipping my fucking Mage Mashers.
Yeah, I mean, that would help. Also, as you're going out, there's a chest on the left and right, but they're both useless to you because one is a Suna and one's a Thunder Scroll. So the only chests that would have mattered would be the elixir ones.
You know what? Fuck it. If I got the important shit, I'm not worried about it. I could try for one more sorcerer though and an elixir. Alright, let's gamble. Fuck it. I love gambling.
Yeah, wouldn't do more than one, but you can do one probably.
I got a Mage Masher. Okay, so now that should help with the boss fight because now everybody will have a good weapon. Well, that didn't take very long. It was only a couple seconds.
Now, what really costs you is when you encounter a Gigas, because you suck at fighting the Gigas.
Yeah, alright. Everybody's at reasonable health here. Is this the boss, the sergeant guy?
Yeah.
Oh. I assume he doesn't have anything I care about.
Probably not. No. He has a hero cocktail.
Fuck him. I don't need it.
You hit level 17 on the way here, right?
Yeah, I did.
Alright.
So where's
So did I, so that doesn't cost you at all.
Yeah. Does he do any attacks other than Deathclaw? Oh yeah,
yeah, you can just attack physically.
Okay, that's not good.
But yeah, if you is spamming Deathclaw, that's pretty bad.
I have 2 people fucking paralyzed right now, it's not good.
Well, yeah, because Death Claw takes you to critical and paralyzes. It's pretty awful.
Alright, got him.
It's the blue magic that you could have learned from him.
Alright, I have another minute or two. I can go back in here and get another elixir or two.
Those aren't elixirs, I told you.
Well, whatever. Elixirs are fine.
What?
It's fine if they're elixirs. I have time. I may as well use
No, I
it.
said those aren't. Those chests aren't elixirs.
Oh. Whoops.
I told you the two on the way out is a Thunder Scroll and the Asuna spell.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure you're fighting for Asuna right now.
That was the scroll. Alright.
Oh, alright.
Alright, I know where the elixir is here. That's a Gigas. Well, we may as well steal an elixir from him. Nope.
You guys easier with the better,
Ow. I didn't know he was allowed to do that.
what, cast Air naturally?
He actually hurt one of my people, like, a lot.
Yeah. It's almost like that's what he was designed to do.
Alright, there we go. We got two more elixirs before we left here. Alright, we have time for one more.
Playing with fire now. There was two more elixirs.
Alright. Kill him!
That's the fun part when you go to leave and it turns out that that square triggers the metal and you're gonna have to fight the boss again.
Oh, that would suck ass.
Other Final Fantasy games work that way. I wanted to say something, but you'd already walked back inside, so here we are, here we go.
It better not be the fucking case.
I mean, you're re-encountering the sergeant inside the place, but that could just be because he's an encounter there.
Alright, well, we're prepared if that's the case. No, we made it out free and clear.
Alright, that's good.
We stole some extra elixirs. Hopefully that will help.
They can't hurt. Elixirs are always useful. At some point.
Oh, there we go. Now we can become monks. Beastmaster, blah blah blah. That's useless. I have no idea what that does. Geomancer. Nope. We don't get to use that one either. Lost on Bart's. Ninja. I feel like I know what that one does, but not this time.
I know what that one does this time.
It's really kind of shitty because two of my 4 classes are of the same ones I used last time, and the other 2 are the same one.
Yeah.
Alright. So here is the trick. I
So
have...
here's my recommendation. Make everyone except Lena into a monk.
I think that's what my plan was.
Because Lena is definitely your worst character, and you need focus on as many people as you can get it on before you fight Biblos. And you only have a few levels to actually learn that.
Yeah. I think my long-term thieves are going to be Ferris and Krill.
Well, I don't think it really matters. You don't need to learn any more abilities on Thief on any of your characters. All you're going to learn are stuff that the Thief has passively.
Yeah. Well, I can learn Mug. That's the one I don't have yet.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I mean, either way, you get to have 2 thieves at a time. I wouldn't
Yeah.
really worry about it.
But I think Bart's is the only. Bart's is going to be the monk, and Lena's going to be the samurai. So I guess everybody except Bart is going to become a monk right now.
See, I was going to recommend everyone except Lena because the extra attack power is going to matter a lot more to you than long-term gains. Trust me.
All right, I'll take your word.
Like, Lena is your weakest character.
Well, I can still equip Steel and Scram on some of these guys, so. I guess Scram is a little bit more important. Alright. Well, wait, do we not want to have the Mage Mashers for Biblios?
Well, you're not fighting Biblios yet. You're getting to Biblios.
Oh, that's
it's a
true.
different story.
Yeah, that's true. Alright.
Also, before you fight Biblios, you have to fight Ifrit, and I killed Ifrit at level 18.
Yeah, that's not going to be great.
But the idea is that you need, if you're going to fight Biblos, you need focus. And you have to learn focus by being a monk.
Yep.
So you want to have as many people be monks to learn focus while you can. And since you can only get to level 21, you're just going to have to hope that that happens by the time you get there.
I guess that means...
The alternative is that you intentionally run backwards and fight weak enemies to farm ability points, because they won't give you good experience, but they'll still give you an ability point every battle.
I could do that. What level does the monk learn focus at?
Good question. I don't know. Let's find out. Final Fantasy V monk. Oh, they get it right at level 1. You only the initial 15 ability points.
So as soon as I learn focus, then they just know it forever, even if they're thieves, right?
Yeah, that said, it's 30 ability points then to get to level 2, which is where you get barehanded.
Yeah, that's...
Which is another important ability.
That is gonna matter. The character name's LGBF, yeah. Well...
Ferris is definitely a gender.
G is not exactly gonna be around forever. If you've watched us play this last time, then you know his time with us is limited.
Yeah, not Ferris. Galoof is the one that dies.
Yeah, I said G, not F.
Oh, I thought you said she.
Oh no. I don't think I've even been doing the piano thing, because it doesn't matter this time. I mean, I guess it didn't matter last time either, but... Alright, let's heal ourselves. Probably could get enough ability points to level up, because I only need, what, like 45 to learn barehanded?
He gets 45 to learn both, and only 15 to learn focus.
Yeah.
Which is definitely the bigger issue right this second. Because it's not like you can use both of them at the same time anyway.
No. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense, because I'm gonna have to have, what, 3 thieves that all know, that have, what, focus on them to kill Biblios?
Well, what it is it's really going to boil down to, like, balancing. I don't know what the best balance is going to be for attack damage. Because Monk's attack power is based on level, so when you get to level 21, I don't know what their attack power is going to be, and how it's going to compare to your daggers. It's possible that the monks will still be stronger. It's possible that they won't. Because there is absolutely a level at some point where the monks will be more powerful than a mage masher, but I don't know what that level is. And I don't know if it's 21, because that's what you get to have.
It's not great. We can sell these rods that we picked up at least. Lightning scroll, that seems useless, because we are never going to have throw. Goliath tonic. We don't get the drink command, so get rid of those assholes.
Yep.
Flame rod, goodbye. We're not going to have... The ribbon, can we equip that with anyone?
No, the ribbon is exclusive to the dancer and the freelancer.
Oh, fuck. Well...
Unfortunately, it's not worth anything either. It's so damn good, though.
I guess, we have Mage Masher, so we can get rid of the Mithril Knives.
Yeah, you don't need those now.
I guess the rest... We're good on money for a while. Maybe stock up on regular potions.
Might as well.
Alright.
It's always good to be full on regular potions, because you can use them for between battle healing.
Mm-hmm.
Without having to expend your high potion supply. That's actually become an issue for me. I've been avoiding grinding of any sort, so by the time I got to World 2, and I told you I got to the first town, I was actually only able to afford 30-some high potions, and now I'm bankrupt.
Huh.
So you're here in World 1, you're already maxed out in high potions. I'm in World 2, and I can buy them, but I can't actually afford to do that.
Okay, this is the area where I have to avoid the desert at all costs, right?
As much as you can, yes. Because if you get a battle in the desert, it becomes the Chimera, and the Chimera is bad. And yeah, there was that one specific square you had to step on in the desert. So there is always a chance of it happening if you're unlucky.
Alright. So the next one is 18. I can level up one time.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, is there any steel stuff we care about here?
If page 256 shows up, he's the one that has a high potion.
Well, we're not gonna bother with that. Should we be talking to the books? I feel like
One of them's a battle. And one of them's a spell, but only like late game.
Oh my god, this is so much better. Double attacks for twice the damage.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually look like he was hitting for more damage per attack.
No, not per attack.
The other thing that's relevant is that critical hits bypass defenses and monks can crit with their basic attacks. So that could also be something that becomes relevant when you fight Biblos. Like, I hate to break it to you, but your battle against Biblos is more likely to be RNG than anything else.
Alright, so what specifically is gonna make it terrible?
I think I explained this already. He can counterattack by casting Protect on himself.
Yeah.
Which might just screw you outright. Go up into the little alcove, stop running back and forth.
I'm trying to find encounters in here.
But there are no encounters in the first room. You have to actually go into the dungeon.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, the game just inherently doesn't have encounters in this opening room.
Okay, I think I did. What am I supposed to do here?
You go back up the ladder and to the right.
Okay.
Now you can have the counters.
Oh yeah, those critical attacks were nice.
And yeah, so like crits against Biblos will be like really fucking helpful. Yeah, so like so as I was saying, he casts Protect on himself, and then when he's down to his last 800 hit points, he counters every attack by he randomly counters every attack. Sometimes, but most of the time by using Drain. And Drain does 200 damage and then heals him for it. So if you're not hitting him for more than 200 a hit, then you're not doing damage to him. Because he's going to drain back more health from him. And it gets even worse because the numbers you're seeing now, Biblos has more defenses than the things you're fighting. So you're going to be doing less damage to Biblos when you first get him, and he might protect himself, which also reduces your damage by half. You could potentially be hitting Biblos for less than 100 damage a hit, and every single hit against him, he uses Drain to restore 200 health. Do you see the issue now?
Yeah.
But Focus doubling your attack can counteract his defenses. Monks getting crits can counteract defenses. It's kind of... So from what I'm seeing... What level is your party right now?
17.
17? So it looks like they're doing really comparable damage to the Thief. She's using the main couch, right?
Yes.
And that is stronger than the Mage Mashers?
It is, yeah.
Alright, so that kind of leads me to believe that the monks are going to do more damage than the Thief. Even when Focus becomes involved. Because, I mean, both groups can use Focus. So I think the Thieves are not actually going to be better. But, you can obviously test it out yourself once you get to the point where you're fighting Biblos, but it doesn't currently look like the Thieves are going to have an advantage here. So you might have to fight Biblos with 3 monks and 1 Thief.
He doesn't have a weakness to the Masher specifically.
No, I told you, the only thing the Mage Masher does is attempt to cast Silence on attack.
Fuck. See, like, I'm used to, in 4, there were certain enemies that, like, took extra damage if they were mages.
Yeah, that's not how the Mage Masher works in most other Final Fantasies. Usually the Mage Masher just does Silence on attack. It doesn't do bonus damage. There are some effects like that, like the Beast Killer Whip does automatic criticals against beast-type enemies, but that's not how the Mage Masher works.
How did your party end up killing Biblios? What was your strategy?
Flame Scroll.
Huh?
I had a Flame Scroll. He's weak to fire.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I only got the 1 from Liquid Flame, but using it did 1200 damage, so I just attacked him until he started to drain me, and then used the Flame Scroll to finish him off. That's the issue. I don't actually know if 21 is high enough for your party to handle Biblos.
Yeah, that is going to be a problem.
I mean, theoretically, any party can handle Biblos in the idea that you can, like, force him to counterattack, force him to do the counterattacks, and, like, drain his own mana naturally. Because eventually he runs out of mana, and then he can't cast the drain anymore.
Yeah, but that could
None
take,
will.
like, over an hour.
I know it could. I didn't say it was a good strategy, I just said it was a strategy.
Fuck.
Because he only has 1,000 MP.
How much does a drain cost him?
I don't know. Let's find out. I need my search bar. Well, five. It appears to cost, well, assuming the enemies have the same cost we do, it would be 13 MP.
So he could reasonably cast it like 90 times.
Well, you gotta remember, he also counterattacks by sometimes protecting himself. So that is also a way he can use up his mana. Which, let's see here, that also costs 12? No, wait. Okay. Was it really only 3 MP? Huh. Alright, apparently Protect only costs 3 MP. I thought it was more than that. Yeah, it's not really great. Like, your options here kind of suck either way. You do have the ability to have 99 high potions. I just saw you steal one. So, like, theoretically, you can just out-heal him until he runs out of ability to drain, but...
Alright, let's see.
That was divided by 13. If he was at full mana, he could cast Drain 76 times.
I guess we'll try focus out in these two idiots.
Yeah. It's up to you now that you have focus on everyone. If you want to swap someone so that Lena's a monk to get focus as well, that's an option.
Yeah.
Just so that all 4 characters have focus.
At least it does both attacks, that's nice.
It is both attacks. But you have to understand something, that if an enemy has counterattacks, they will counter each time they're hit.
Oh.
So each time your monks attack, that's going to trigger 2 drains, not 1.
That's dangerous.
I know it is. But to be fair, that's also going to help you to finish him off, because it means you get more damage in before a counterattack goes off. So theoretically, if you can get him to the right, like, HP level, like even potentially just a random critical on your focus attacks might kill him by accident, even if he would normally be able to drain himself. Because if he's at 0, he doesn't get to counterattack, he just dies. But yeah, given that you only need 45 total points, I wouldn't be surprised if you managed to get focus and barehanded on all of the characters before you fight Biblos.
So the monks effectively have barehanded right now. I just can't share it with the thief.
Yes. Yeah, the monks always have barehanded. That's an innate ability for them.
Alright. So I'm level 18 right now.
Oh, goody, this guy's here.
Baron von Fuckboy and Yarok the Gamer.
Apparently you're Baron von Fuckboy.
Excuse me, I am a lord, thank you.
Lord von Fuckboy?
Yeah. God damn it, how do I do this? Oh, here, okay. I see.
2 times 2.
Very, that's the trick. Ta-da. Well, the
All
only...
healed up and ready to go get your ass kicked by Ifrit.
I might want to have Lena level up to get the ability first. I don't know if it's gonna matter.
Probably not. Well, just remember, if you're 18. Also, if that's what you're doing, I'm not sure doing it out here is the right idea, because those mythical dragons are the best thing you could experience farm right now. Although if you fight battles outside of the forest, that might be better. But the mythical dragons are exclusive to the forest.
Well, at least I have 3 people now that can deflect attacks. That's kind of cool.
Wait, how do you have 3?
Because I have 2 Elven Cloaks and the dagger.
Oh, right, the dagger. So right now he's locked under level 18 until he kills Ifrit, which he's already at. He's just trying to learn the ability before he goes to fight.
I mean, I'm gonna have to level up immediately after Ifrit anyway.
Yeah, once he kills Ifrit, like, Ifrit shouldn't be an issue, but once he kills Ifrit, he has to take on Byblos, which is basically the wall for melee characters. And I killed it at level 21, so that's where the real challenge is going to come in.
Neat.
But you need 11 more points to learn Focus on Lena, and then you're good to go. And I think you could do that before you level up.
Fuck. The challenge is, you know, it is what it is. Oh no, I'm silenced. What will I ever do? Can't cast magic spells.
No, you're silenced.
I'm curious if there's any unique beach encounters here.
Let's go to the beach and find out.
Well, this is the same encounter, but it looks nicer. And you have that sparkling water in the background. You have not made this easy for me in the slightest.
Says the guy who currently made me have to pay money.
Hey, I took it because I needed a win, all right? Because I'm not getting another win. All right, where are we at here? She's at 9 out of 15. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for like 2 of the early game bosses, just because he could, he undercut me by a level.
Yeah, I did do that.
It was literally like the first boss and like the 3rd boss.
That's and then you decided to be a dick and then decided, you know what, level 22 is good for like most of the game.
Oh yeah, if you haven't heard that. Yeah, I have to throw at least $2 to charity. But since you're late to the party, you should also know that yes, I decided I was taking it too easy on him. So I just decided I wasn't going to level up if I didn't need to. So I didn't and killed 10 bosses in a row at level 22.
Not giving me a lot to work with.
Nope. Enjoy these levels while you get them, because they're about the last you're getting.
Well, the only plus side is I don't give a flying fuck about the samurai's abilities.
Yeah, that's true. They come with the only ability that matters for them.
And
you
I
really
will...
don't need more than one.
Focus punching with the chicken knife should theoretically be fun.
Or 2 chicken knives, apparently.
Yeah. I kind of want to get to that point before they patch that.
Yeah, like, I don't know how much they will patch, but that sounds like something they might patch. Because I just can't fathom them allowing you to still... Yeah, apparently there's a glitch now where, like, if you get to the box that contains the chicken knife or the brave blade, and you quick save and exit the game, when you load back in, the like area won't be like loaded because like there's a forest over top of you that you're walking in. It's all like unseeable like pathways basically. But when you get to the point where the boxes are, a clearing opens up because there's a little scene. But if you quick save and then reload in, the clearing isn't there, but you're in the spot, so you can interact with one of the boxes to get it, and then it triggers the end scene. But then if you walk away and walk back in, it re-triggers the scene and makes the guy appear again. So you can grab another knife.
I don't know if you
We're
noticed.
not even sure yet if that works multiple times. You may even be able to get infinite of them. I'm not sure at the moment. Because the video Frank linked was also in pure Japanese, so...
Yeah. Alright. Lena has now learned focus, so...
You're still 18? You're still 18. Barely.
Not by a lot, but... I guess we're not going to be fighting anything, so we may as well equip Scram on everyone.
Frank could cheat and get 4 chicken knives. But he'd only be able to use 3 anyway because he's got the monk, and the monk can't equip any weapons.
Well, the samurai wouldn't want to use it either, because I'd rather use the Mazamune, wouldn't I?
No, the chicken knife would still be stronger. The chicken knife is literally stronger than everything.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that. However...
Wait, or maybe it's not. I don't know. I didn't even think of that. So the chicken knife has a really high attack power, but the reason it was so damn powerful is because it had a broken damage formula. They may have fixed the damage formula. It may actually be less broken than it used to be. I didn't even think of that. Huh, we'll have to see when we get there. I mean, it still has, like, at maximum 127 attack points, which is pretty fucking high.
It's true, but it also means I'd not be able to haste with the samurai.
Well, I mean, you could swap weapons in combat, remember?
Oh, I guess I could. I mean...
You keep forgetting that.
Doesn't it use an action to do that, though?
No, actually, you just do it in the menu. It uses an action to cast a spell.
Oh, this is the Ifrit fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be.
Alright, so... What am I doing with Ifrit here?
Punch him till he dies. He's basically just a smaller version of Liquid Flame.
Does he counterattack?
I don't think so. But he does know Blaze and Fire Up, so like I said, he's a smaller version of Liquid Flame.
Oh, God.
It's fine, you're all 2 levels higher than you were before.
Neat! Do we have to kill him in order to go through here?
Yes.
Oh my god, that was actually very painful.
Yeah, he's also slightly stronger than Liquid Flame. He doesn't have a ton of health, so sometimes you can just, like, race him.
How much is not a ton?
I'm looking. 3,000. He's the same amount Liquid Flame did, actually. But he doesn't counterattack, so that's pretty relevant. Also, you're doing a lot more damage per attack than you were before.
So I don't think I'm gonna survive this race. Never mind, I did.
Did you get him?
Yeah,
Ferris is dead.
Ferris did die.
It's fine. It's just ability points.
Yeah, I have a summon monster. That's helpful.
Yeah, so like when you go into the next room, the bookcase tries to block you, but Ifrit attacks it and then it gets out of the way. It won't be like you can't get through without Ifrit.
Yeah, I need to run away badly. Go back to my healing potion, or the healing pot upstairs. Also, I probably need to level up now.
Oh yeah, I mean now you can go up to 21, so you might as well.
Oh, goodbye, Barts. I can't. There is no fucking way I could possibly kill Biblios at this level. Not even if I wanted to.
Yeah, no, I hate to say it here, but like he really, really couldn't. I mean, with enough RNG on his side, I mean, yes, he could, but no. You just use the bookcase where the opening is.
Oh.
You keep forgetting that. You've done this like 6 times.
It's okay. The little red exclamation point only comes up if you face it.
Yeah, well, the red exclamation points only exist in this version of the game at all.
Yeah,
so.
I know. Alright, I guess we can go outside and punch things to death now.
Yeah, if you just want experience fast, the Mental Dragons are your best bet.
Alright, so... Alright, I guess we're not going to know what the best thing is here. So we may as well just, yeah, we'll level up the monks.
Yeah, get everybody to learn barehanded and focus. Well, everyone knows focus now. Get everybody to learn barehanded.
The only good thing is that this will go pretty fast. We can easily auto-battle this.
He says without having all of that on.
Well, I had to get it set up first. Alright, also... I need to make sure this is on. These things do give out a fair bit of experience. And there is free healing right next to it, which is nice.
Yeah, that's what I used to level up when I was getting ready to fight Biblos. Because remember, I got here at the same level, and it was like I went to fight him at 18 after killing Ifrit, and it just was not happening.
Alright, so 21, is that what we said?
Yes.
Alright.
See,
Really?
the trick is, remember, I don't know if you remember this or not, but one of the books knows how to cast level 5 death. I could have tried to fight him at 20, but I didn't want to risk that.
Yeah, so one of them did try to level 5 death me once already today.
Yeah. And by the time I got, I started to get a few levels, I was like, well, you know what? I mean, 20 is not a good one to stop at. Let's just go to 21.
Yeah, we need blackjack here.
Now what'll be real fun is if you manage to kill Biblos at 21 and then you just stay 21 for 10 bosses and I have to pay another fucking $10.
I might try just out of spite.
I know you would.
At least the first one.
Yeah, it just so happened that like I told you, I had been playing the game where I was just killing everything on my way through areas because I knew you were going to have trouble keeping up with me. And so it happened that I was already ready to fight the sandworm and was at level 22 when I turned the game back on. I'd have killed the sandworm at 21 if it had been an option, but I'd already gotten to 22 at that point.
I think single-digit levels to beat the game is possible.
Yeah, it totally is. Well, technically, when you speedrun, people keep characters at very specific levels because of the blue mage spell Goblin Punch. Because if you're at the exact same level as an enemy, so Goblin Punch is a spell that costs like 1 MP, and it has the same attack power as whatever your weapon is. So it's basically just an attack, but it's a spell, so it avoids physical evasion. However, the trick is that if you're at the exact same level as the enemy when you use it, it does times 8 damage.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. So by keeping like several characters, so speedrunners kill off characters in order to get them to all stay at specific levels for the first handful of bosses. Because it's easy to get Goblin Punch to just obliterate a handful of the first few bosses if you have people at the right levels.
I did not know that. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I think,
that sounds like a dirty blue mage tactic, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, it absolutely is a dirty blue mage tactic. But then, the other thing is then there's also the chemist at the end of the game that breaks the game as well, because the chemist has the mix ability, and one of the mixes is hero potion or something, or no, that was the actual tonic you could use. I forget what it's called, but one of their mixes is an ability that just gives a character plus 20 current level.
Oh.
So you can use chemists to gain levels mid-combat. You don't get to keep them, obviously, but the point is that it allows you to be at a level that does damage even when you're not actually at a level that does damage.
That's interesting.
Because the chemist and the blue mage are the two most broken things in the game.
Wait, how the hell did Lena have darkness again? I thought I fixed that.
Something just hit her with darkness. I literally just watched her get hit by an enemy that inflicted darkness. I don't know which one it was, but it happened in this battle.
Well, I need her to see. She's not going to be like Daredevil here.
Yeah, I don't think that provides any benefits.
Unfortunately,
Or it says it was the bee.
She doesn't have the super senses to compensate for it. That does feel like an ability the monks should have, though. An ability that just lets them hit regardless of whether they can see or not.
Yeah, I get that. An ability that it just ignores darkness.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're really enjoying this kind of game, you could always play Bravely Default. it's a game that was basically designed after, in the same style as this.
You know, I really should play Final Fantasy VI, because I've never actually, like, played through that game.
Yeah, me neither.
But, there is going to be a pixel remaster of it, so it might be a good opportunity to try it.
I don't know. The more I've branched out into other RPGs, the more I can see that there are definitely flaws in most, if not all, Final Fantasies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a style, like, this is JRPGs, and I'm a fan of those games. Like, this particular style of combat. Because it's way more...
Well, that's the thing. Even within the Final Fantasy series, though, there's been a lot of different styles, and they're all JRPGs.
Yeah. I mean, I guess what I mean is I like the turn-based games like this, as opposed to, like, some of the newer ones where, like, you know, Final Fantasy VII Remake, like, that is not my thing.
Hashtag not my Final Fantasy VII.
I wanted them to remake Final Fantasy VII like the same fucking way they remade Final Fantasy IV in 3D. Just, you can change, you know, some of the graphics and music and stuff, and, like, you can even change, like, some gameplay elements to make it more interesting, but, like, the core of the game should still play, like, the same, and it doesn't.
Bits of the Card, the Isle Dragon Lord. That's a lot of names. But to be fair, that's part of why I recommend Bravely Default, because it's literally designed as a love letter directly to Final Fantasy V. So it is like the exact same style, but with a much better job system over. Because they actually did a thing where, like, you have passive ability slots there, so you, in addition to the one, well, first of all, instead of equipping a singular active ability on each character, you get your class's set of abilities, and then you get an active ability set. So thieves would actually have like a list of abilities called thief skills, and you wouldn't just equip either mug or steal or flee. Like, all of those would be under thief skills, and if your secondary class was thief, then you'd equip thief skills, and you get all of them, all the ones you've learned up to that point. So you don't have to equip you don't have to swap around individual skills if they're all from the same class.
This is the first game in the Final Fantasy series where they even did class systems, right?
No, actually, Final Fantasy III also had a job system that was more primitive than this one.
Okay, so, like, they definitely have improved it over time. Like, in 7, you could equip, like, every fucking ability under the sun if you wanted to.
Yeah, well, then that was what I was getting to. So in addition to being able to have 2 jobs worth of abilities and get all the abilities, not just one, you also had 5 slots where you could equip the passive abilities that you learn from classes as well. So you could have, like, passive abilities from classes without having to take up your active ability slots.
Yeah. Even Final Fantasy IX had something like that, where it specifically had, like, a list of, like, passive abilities where you could equip any number of them, but you have, like, a fixed...
You have stones.
Yeah, you have like a pool of, like, okay, these each have values, and you have to figure out which ones are the most important. You know, is it worth giving up, like, you know, 15 stones for one effect, or do you want to have, like, a bunch of, like, 4 and 5 ones?
Yeah, because they all have different costs.
Alright, we're at 20, so now we have one more level to go.
No, he just hit 20. Vampire was the blue mage, and yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't even reading this. I am trying to remember the stupid high attack damage one, and I want to say it was Pirate Swordmaster or something like that. Yeah, well, the pirate got an ability in the first Bravely Default that did ×4 damage on attack. So that was, for like the early portion of the game, that was one of the most powerful attacks you could you could have access to.
Let's hope that level 21 is one of the ones where the monk damage gets beefed up a fair bit.
You haven't seen a damage increase yet, have you?
Not
I haven't
really.
paid attention. Remember, you could go up to 22, and at this point it would only cost you $1.
I could.
But, heaven help you if you go above 22.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Because that's a $10 per level jump immediately.
Yeah.
And for the record, I only chose to stop so I could see how you caught up. Pretty sure there's at least a few more bosses I could kill without getting any more levels. Well, technically I'm 23 at this point because I gained a level through the forced encounters on Big Bridge, but shit happens.
Oh, Bart's mastered mug. That's good.
Alright, yeah.
You know what sucks? You can't replace steel with mug here.
Yeah, like, same thing I was talking about, how they got better in other games like Bravely Default, because they're all just thief skills, so as you learn new things, you just can use all of them, instead of having to individually equip them.
Like,
But
even in 7, I'm
the
pretty
other
sure...
games don't let you do that.
I feel like in 7 that mug replaced attack if you had it.
It might. Or it was just added as an extra skill. I mean, I do remember that, like, the more materia you had, it would just keep adding more shit
Yeah.
to how many things you had.
There is a subset of ones, though, that specifically modified the attack commands. Like, one of them is 4 times cut.
Yeah.
And I don't think that you get to keep attack and, like, 4 times cut. And I think mug was the same way.
Yeah, I don't know. I never got my steel leveled up enough to actually get mug. And ultimately, I actually just couldn't enjoy Final Fantasy VII enough to finish the game.
I think I've beat the game twice.
I wanted so badly to, but I hate to say it, but in certain ways, I actually blame, in part, you for why I can't beat the game.
Which is... wait, why?
Because you told me all of this shit that you could do with the materia at the end of the game, but, like, none of that shit is available for so long.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the game allows you to use new abilities at such a slow pace, I just found it boring to actually play through the game. It was definitely a game that, like, had all of the cool stuff backloaded, and I don't think that's good game design.
No, not really.
I definitely think, like, front-loading your cool shit. Definitely still have stuff for the end, but the more you can front-load, the more interesting a game becomes, because it draws you in then right away.
The fuck is chakra?
It's an ability that just, it removes physical status effects and heals you slightly.
Oh. Yeah, I never used it before, so...
Yeah, so it removes poison and darkness and heals you slightly.
There's
It's
no...
mostly not great, but I mean, whatever, it's an ability.
There's no encounters that are, like, higher XP than this one.
No, the best thing, well, depends on what you consider higher. Like, this is definitely, the Mythos Dragons are the most efficient thing you can fight, but technically when you're fighting the pages in the library, each one that you kill gives you experience, but the battle ends, like, randomly. I don't really know what determines it, but, like, so you might kill just, like, you might fight just, like, 1 or 2 pages, and then the battle's over. I've fought 10 pages in a row before, and gotten, like, a few hundred experience from it. But it's, like, it's completely at random. And even then, like, the amount of damage that it takes to go through those battles, they're not as efficient, like effectively per kill as the Mithril Dragon, but it can kind of be like a small version of the like enemy farming that we used to do at the end of Final Fantasy IV. Remember, there was the things that could summon more enemies.
Yeah, the arachnids.
Yeah, or the butterflies if you didn't have to float.
Alright. Well, it shouldn't need too many more fights here, like 16 fights should do it, so they go quick.
Yeah.
And then we just have to pray that we get a significant damage bump from that. If I don't get a good damage bump from it, I might risk it and just go to 22 just so that to make my fight against Biblios a little bit easier.
I mean, it is only $1 at this point.
Yeah, but it also means I'm not leveling up anything else for basically forever. Ugh. Damn, Galuf was pissed off at that thing for some reason. He did over 1,000 damage to it.
Oh jeez, yeah, he double critted. That's what you need when you're fighting Biblos. You need them like double crits. Double crit focus attack.
Picked up so many mithril gloves from fighting these things so far.
Oh yeah, I had the same thing happen. I mean, hey, it's good for money, right?
Yeah, I have 5 of them now. Nice.
He's still trying to do it now despite me. I don't think you understand that like the next boss he has to fight is probably one of the hardest bosses for this setup in the game.
It's not going to be great.
Like, okay, actually, here's the point. You weren't here for it, so you don't know what he's walking into either. The next boss can counterattack by using Protect on itself that makes it take half physical damage, and it also, when it gets low on life, counterattacks by using Drain that steals 200 health. So you can very, very easily wind up in a situation where you can't damage it for more than it is healing for. And that is the risk that he is taking. Because the boss happens to be weak to fire, and I had a ninja, so when I got it low on health, I just threw a flame scroll and it died in a fire, literally. He doesn't get to do that.
How much health do I have to go through this drain nonsense with?
Biblos has 3,600 health. But he only does the drain when he gets down to 800.
Yeah, if I have to level up to like 25, I am fucked. Because that means I'm locking in like a lot.
25 would be 3 levels above me for 10 bosses. That's $30. and that's $30 if I decide to be nice and level up to 25 before progressing more myself.
Yeah, he could just try to like beat the rest of the game at the level just to fuck me.
I don't think that's possible at all. I legitimately think that we're both going to have to gain quite a few levels to take on X-Death at the end of World 2, because that battle is just rough altogether. There's really no tricks you can do unless specifically you have a blue mage to attempt to level 5 death him. And even then, it's like the worst level 5 death in the game, because you have to make him level 2 old. No, I think you have to Dark Spark him to get his level to be even. Then you have to level 2 old him, and then you have to wait the amount of time it takes for his level to hit interval of 5, and use fucking level 5 death at the right time. Because old makes your level just drain over time, so you need to have the correct timing for when to level 5 death him.
Didn't I like completely fuck him with the summoner though?
Probably you completely fucked a lot of the game with the summoner because the summoner's OP.
Yeah.
Not to fuck you, but to give to the children. I mean, don't get us wrong. We're probably both giving money to the children anyway, but this is a fun little way to
Yeah.
raise the stakes a little.
Look, I am promising that I am donating money to them. I just don't want to promise how much until I know how much I have already committed to on this. Because it could be bad, because if I do have to go to, like, say, level 25, that is gonna rack up quickly.
Are you 21 yet?
Not quite.
Okay. I will remind you that I recommend swapping Lena back to be the thief so that Bart's can be the monk for the actual fight.
Yes. There we go. They're all level 21 now. Literally, that was the last fight we
Oh,
needed.
yep, alright. And another Mythical Gloves.
Yeah, they're not even close to leveling up their classes again, so...
That is an interesting point, Moyer, but, well, we didn't do that.
Oh god, yeah, that would just be the worst.
I feel like that would have been a more fun thing, though, if we were going through this as mages. Because you can really push the level limits as mages.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to push the level limits with physical classes. But by the time I even made the suggestion, he had already committed to letting chat decide our fate.
Yeah.
Or, well, Twitter, I suppose. And Twitter at the late in the game decided that it was Warriors. Luckily, you do get a save point pretty much right before the actual boss, so...
Yeah, what am I doing? I can just check them all at the same time. Alright, they all have focus. Good.
I mean, realistically, that's the reason I owe $1, because I had to go through without knowing what Frank's levels would be.
Alright. Alright. This is as good as it's gonna get. Oh, you know what? I should heal myself first, because I changed classes so their health is all different now.
Yeah, well, remember, you still have to go through the dungeon anyway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run away from everything.
And there is a save point down at the bottom, so if you need to, you can pop a tent.
Alright, let's go.
But this is big boy pants time.
You know what? I haven't even tested my damage to see if it increased.
Oh well, too late. We're just going.
We're going. It's happening.
But you are in the shuttle, and the countdown has started. We are too late for second guessing this. Do remember to take the staircase down when you get to the bookcase that Ifrit has to open. I like how Galu killed it by accident.
Alright. Wait, I did, yeah, this is the staircase down. See, I knew it was easy to miss here.
Yes, that was why I mentioned it. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that'll lead you to a chest that'll get you a single copy of the ninja garb or whatever it's called, ninja suit.
I can use it on one person.
Yep, it'll be your best thing for that person though.
Doesn't increase attack, so maybe I'll give it to my thief. They need all the help they can get. Should I go down to the right here or down to the left?
All of the doors that are on the way are tricks. That means down to the left. Like, you always want to go through the last door in these rooms, because all the other doors just lead you to, like, dead ends. At least you've got a good bit of health. And you've got high potions, so you can keep yourself topped up pretty easily.
Okay, well that does seem to be doing more damage now.
I like how you opted to fight this, but fun fact, you could still run away from that even though it's a forced encounter. Anyway, it's time.
Alright. Just one final check. Alright, they all have focus. Good. What have I done with my life?
You still watching more? It's the big fight time.
It's fight night. Whoa! That is a lot of damage.
What happened? Oh, he attacked you.
God damn.
You'll remember, oh, he protected himself already. Sucks to be you.
Okay, well, that was not a bad bit of damage.
I'm still waiting to see something hit him. Oh, hey, wow, you do like way over 200 damage per hit. Okay.
However,
Yeah,
he
you could be
does a
fine.
lot of damage to me, though.
Yeah, well, you don't really have any, like, defenses. Wow, focus is actually a lot better than I expected. Of course, he failed to protect himself. I just realized he missed with protect. Yeah, why did that one only hit for 100?
It was a counterattack.
Is focus ignoring the protector status?
Wait, did I just kill him before he drained me?
I told you it's at 800 health. You're doing 800 per focus.
Okay, well, we just embarrassed Biblios with the monk.
So when he did a counterattack, he did 100 damage, which would imply, and he used Folk Protect on himself earlier, so that would imply your base attack did 200 damage.
Yeah.
So a focus should do 400 damage.
I think that, yeah, focus should...
But
It should only
if he
do,
was
like,
protected, he
200.
could have done 200. So was focus somehow ignoring protect?
I think it might be. We might want to let the Discord know that could be a glitch.
Yeah, because that absolutely should not have been doing that much.
I'm gonna make
Holy shit.
I'm gonna note that here quickly. just put that there so people can at least look at it then. Okay, well, I'm not gonna argue it. Now I can just kill everything with focus at this level, and hopefully I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll fight these all at level 21 now.
I mean, you could.
We should be able to get the chicken knife soon, right? 'Cause that's in the...
No, the chicken knife's in World 3, bro. Calm down.
Oh, I thought you could get it from the Phantom Village, but I guess that's the part that you can't get to right now.
Yeah, the door you have to walk through to get into the forest area is locked until World 3.
Damn it.
And yeah, no, it's not in Phantom Village anyway. It's in the city of Moor, which is in World 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah, you gotta get all your wires crossed.
Well...
Phantom Village is the endgame shop area where you get all the good shop shit. And you go buy Hermes sandals.
I think I can steal a bunch of that stuff, too. Whoa, 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 guys. Let's not be hasty. We drink first, and then we leave. Okay, so what, do we have to walk back up to the fire ship now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where you'll have to decide if you care about getting more high potions right now, or if you're fine waiting for a few more bosses.
It doesn't take very long to get them. But if they're gonna start hitting like that thing did against me, I might want to get more.
Well, realistically, the two you have to fight before you get access to it are not going to hit you like that.
Well, alright.
The only next two bosses are Sandworm and Crayclaw, and then you'll have the airship. And once you have the airship, you can fly back to the catapult to re-enter the thing if you need to.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Alright, we'll try it with what we got.
Oh, fun fact, it's easier to land in the catapult now. Because they made the trigger now so that you land on the little like landing strip thing. You know, you're not actually going into the ship, you're going to meet Sid in town. Sorry. But anyway, so like the landing strip for the catapult now is actually 9 squares. It includes the square it's on and all the water squares around it.
Oh.
If you press A on, if you go, actually, just being on those squares makes one of those exclamation point things appear, and then if you hit it, it'll, like, the game will take over and put you on the correct spot to land. I believe he's upstairs at the inn. I mean, the pub.
Yeah. That's kind of weird. Look, this entire floor is raised up for some reason. It's like a floor that's right above a floor.
Yeah, I don't think I ever thought about that before.
Come on, Sid. Never, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Wake the fuck up. You have a job to do. I like that they never bother to explain how the ship is going to work without the crystal. It's just like, nah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Despite the fact that the ship should be at the bottom of the ocean because the bottom of it did kind of explode with the crystal.
No big deal. Don't worry about it. Magic.
And also somehow falling through the crystal floor of the ship put you into the castle instead of the ocean. Are they here now, or where the fuck are we? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Sid and Mid are just like Krill and Gala. Forget it. Now look, all 4 of the meteors are there. Alright, does this ship work yet? Come on. Okay, but like, if we remember anything from the beginning of this game, Bart doesn't know how to sail a fucking ship. So why is he the one behind the wheel? Alright. Where in the fuck are we going from here? I totally forget.
So now that you have the ship, let me think. Well, you already have the Mage Master, so you don't need to go to Chocobo. So yeah, you're very much just going to Crescent Island. I'm not telling you what Crescent Island is. You have a map now.
Is it the island that's shaped like a? Is it the island that's shaped like a crescent?
I don't know. Is it?
I think it is.
But yeah, fun fact, whatever button takes you to the map you were just looking at, you can use that before you get the world map in the ship graveyard. I don't understand why the world map and the ship graveyard still exists.
Alright, so this island is, what, X-Death's castle? Or, is that right?
No, that's the shrine where you fight the Wendigo, to get one of the tablets in World 3.
Oh, yeah. Now he's up to the upper right.
Yes.
There's nowhere else that I need to go yet, because I already have the Mashers, so...
Yeah, like, there's places you could go to level grind. You could go up to History, where you could spend 50 grand to buy flame rings or coral rings. And get Rama. You could go to Jakol to buy Mage Mashers, but you already stole them. Like, I sailed down to Jakol before going to Crescent Island so I could get Coral Swords. But you don't need to do that shit, because you stole the Mage Mashers. So at this point, all you really need to do is progress. And you didn't need to stop here to grind either. That's how I hit level 22, by the way. I had to stop here to grind an enemy called the Harvester, because it drops the Death Sickle, which is an axe that does inflicts instant death for the Berserker. Because my party has Berserker.
Yeah, that's gonna be an issue for you, isn't it?
Honestly, this game seems to have the best version of the Berserker of any Final Fantasy V, in my opinion. Because in all previous editions of the game, when you have a Berserker, your ATB bar for that character is just permanently shown as full, and the character just attacks randomly. And the thing is that, like, when I say randomly, I don't mean that they attack when their turn comes around. In all previous versions of the game, the Berserker ran on its own unusual ATB system, where, like, sometimes they would attack in a normal frequency, and sometimes there would just be, like, huge gaps between their attacks. It was like the frequency of them attacking was completely random. And you have no idea when they're going to attack either, because the ATB bar is just, blacked out the whole time. So the Berserker just attacks whenever the fuck they feel like attacking, and in general, it's fairly slow. In this version of the game, the ATB bar for the Berserker functions normally. You can see it fill up, and when it fills up, they just do their attack against a random enemy. You can't control anything, but you both know when they're attacking, and they attack at a completely consistent interval at all times, which is completely different from previous versions of the Berserker. So, in my opinion, just the fact that you can see when they're attacking makes it the best version of the Berserker, because you can work around that. Because that's relevant to bosses that counterattack. Actually knowing when the Berserker is going to go off. But yeah, so far the Berserker hasn't been an issue for me. But I mean, so far all they've done is hit things hard, and it's kind of all they do.
Yeah, I'm learning Bard songs. For no real reason. Alright, is there anything in this town I give a shit about?
No.
Alright.
No, you need to go get yourself a black Chocobo. You would have, like, new spell, like, they have good spells in this town, but that's not relevant to us.
Nope.
And all their weapons are for the Bard and the Ranger, which you're about to unlock when you get the Chocobo.
Oh, I don't have my super thief speed anymore, because I only have Bart's as a monk.
That's interesting.
Hold on, I'm curious.
If I change Bart's to a thief, do I get super speed?
Oh yeah. Gotta go fast!
I mean, it doesn't really matter. The Chocobo actually seems to be slower than previous versions as well. Oh wow, yeah.
I can lap the Chocobo, like, if I want to.
Where even is it? Is it hiding in the tree? Oh yeah, there it is.
I'm just running around it. Alright, let's...
Which, again, like, nice to see that it's actually a black chocobo and not a purple chocobo this time.
It's black adjacent. It's like dark purple. What the fuck? Chocobo's just like, nah, bruh. Oh. Bully. We got Bard and Ranger, but that's still not Samurai yet. When the fuck do we get Samurai? That's from the last crystal, right?
Samurai's from the Earth Crystal, so like you're gonna have your full party at the Earth Crystal.
Alright.
Because your Earth Crystal job is also a second thief. So for right now, you can have your choice of monks and thieves, however you want to do them. And then when you get through the Earth Crystal, you'll actually have to set up your proper 2 thief, 1 monk, 1 samurai.
Wait, are we locked out of this middle area here?
What? No.
Oh no, we can fly over mountains. Never mind.
Yeah, you can't fly over the snow-capped mountains because they're too tall.
Now, Final Fantasy IV, the Chocobo couldn't fly over mountains.
Oh no, the Drake can't fly over mountains. That's how this one works. If you go all the way north, you can land at Lix, which is Bart's hometown. You'll be able to buy slightly better gear for some of your characters there.
Is there anything special in this area?
No, there's nothing in this area at all.
Also, that's kind of... Oh, you know what? Okay. Now I get it. When we were here last time, 2 of these areas still had trees, but now none of them have trees? That's kind of weird. Shouldn't one of them still, like, have trees or something?
Wait, yeah, actually, they shouldn't all be there.
That's weird.
Why are they all there? They're supposed to disappear as the crystals break. And you've now broken 3 of the crystals, so only 1 of them should still be there.
Yeah, I don't understand this, because in the cutscene there were only 2.
I remember that. Did they somehow fuck it up? Did they reprogram it for the cutscene, but not reprogram it for the actual map?
Let's see if I can... Hold on a second.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, they didn't do a good job with this port. There are a lot of glitches in the game that are highly concerning.
Yeah, that's another bug to put... Or, I don't know...
Yeah, I don't
Oversight
know
maybe, but put that on the Discord. Yeah, so that doesn't seem right. Whoopsies. Alright, well, I was curious. I wanted to check to see if, like, it would still be like that or not. Yeah, let's go visit Bart's hometown. Why not? We're here. Oh, sick. This is free healing because Bart lives in this town. And we get a cutscene. Wow, really? You're gonna pull that card, Ferris, from when he's grieving over his dead parents? It's like, yeah, well, I never had a father at all. So there.
Not a contest.
Fucking read the room once in a while, why don't you? Oh, fuck, if I talk to them again, it just automatically does it. Okay, so that's free infinite healing, I guess. I can stay here as many times as I want.
I mean, it is your hometown.
Yeah, but, like, shouldn't it be my house that I stay in for free, not the inn?
Well, no, because you don't live in your house anymore. Someone else that lives in your house now.
I guess you sold it. Why is Bart's stuff still here if somebody else is living in this house?
I don't necessarily think he sold it. Like, yeah, remember, this is like medieval times. Like, I think he just, like, left. And at some point, someone was like, well, ain't nobody living here, and this house is here. I'm gonna use this house. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked back then. It's not like property deeds existed back then.
But there were kingdoms. Like, shouldn't there have been, like, lords and deeds and stuff?
Well, I mean, by that token, when the Lord owned the land anyway, your house was on land you didn't own.
I mean, maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's when she died. I mean, she took a really, really long nap, and then she got better and everyone was happy. The end.
I like how you're just like accidentally recollecting all of the Bard spells.
Whatever, they're fine. Is there free stuff in here that I should get somewhere?
No, I don't think so.
Just cutscenes. Yeah, but I guess this would be where we buy the rods if we were going to do that.
No, not rods. You mean scrolls.
Scrolls, yeah. Sorry.
This guy sells scrolls. Oh, also, he sells generic things at half price.
That's
All
kind
the
of...
generic consumables are half price, but he doesn't sell Phoenix Downs. The one that would actually be nice to sell at half price.
I can't resist a good discount.
I bought all of them to 99 except the other.
I mean, I guess I could do that. Is there
When
any...
I play when I do these kind of runs, I like to do it that way. Just like screw it, just have all of them. I will never run out, especially since most of them are cheap as dirt anyway.
It's not... I
Like,
guess...
it's only a few grand per item. The only one that's sort of expensive is the golden needles.
I see, here's the thing. I can buy some new equipment here.
Yeah, I said that.
So buy 3 of those
You
and 3 of
get
these.
green berets and ninja suits to fill out your party now. They'll be the best thing you have in this world. Why do you leave the equip menu when or leave the shop when there's equip menu in it?
Because I'm not used to the shop having an equip menu. And I hate it that it removes my fucking elven mantle when I do this.
Yeah, because Optimal just looks purely at stats, and the Elven Mantle doesn't have any.
Alright, well... What we can do is get rid of these fucking mithril gloves that we are never going to be able to use. Yeah.
Come on, I can use them.
Well, fuck
Too late.
it. Fuck it. I don't really need the money either. I don't know why I'm bothering to sell this.
You will need the money down the road.
For what?
At some point, you're going to need to get Hermes sandals, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And they're 50 grand a pop.
Well, we'll find a way to do it.
And we don't have a kill cave to cheat anymore.
I can just steal items to sell, I guess. Alright. So we visited Bart's hometown. We're just flying over the map here. I guess this would be a second chance to go back and get the Elven Cloak from the castle walls now.
Yeah, I went back and got it before the end of the world.
What? The world's not going to end. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, this is the first castle, right? We should visit here.
Oh yeah, if you want to visit Tycoon, you can.
Are there any items, or is it just the cutscene?
No, there's a little treasure vault. Actually, there's also a shit ton of items throughout the castle. This place is loaded. Technically, you actually could have come here as soon as you had the Wind Drake, but I always forget about it.
Yep.
Unless you have freelancers, it's not too useful, because you're going to wind up getting a bell and a katana, but you don't have the samurai yet, so the katana's irrelevant at the moment. And you don't have a geomancer, so the bell's irrelevant. But, like, if you were to have freelancers at an early point in the game, you could wield that katana early, and it's super fucking powerful. Because you're not supposed to get it until after the Earth Crystal. So the fact that you could theoretically get it before the Water Crystal if you have freelancers is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, this is where Ferris is learning about this.
Something to know, because it's too late now, but if you waited until it was confirmed that she's her sister, you'd get a different cutscene here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they literally have two different versions of this cutscene based on whether or not you've reached that point in the story. Before your first visit to the city.
He's a few men short of...
What's that?
Oh, I like this line. He's a few men short of a full crew.
Yeah, if it had occurred to me, I would have actually told you to wait to come here because I think the other version of the cutscene is pretty interesting. You didn't get to see it your first time through.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you came here the first time through so you could get the healing staff, because you could use it with your with something. Was it the summoner that could use it? I don't remember.
Probably.
Sir, get out of the way. I need to raid this pot.
Alright, we gotta find all the treasure.
You missed one in that room.
Wait, what? I thought I got it.
No, you never talked to the pot that the guy was standing in front of.
Oh. Derp.
Like you were waiting for him to move, and then you walked away and didn't bother to check the pot. But yeah, somewhere in the tower there should be like a whole room full of pots.
Well, this room had like 5 things in it.
Oh yeah, that room also has a lot of things. The best part is that a handful of them are Phoenix Downs and elixirs. Like that's another potential argument for coming here early just to get the healing items, but it wasn't really super relevant to us, I don't think. We're kind of okay. Yeah, it might be this way.
This was
Yeah, there it is.
4 things in here. Yeah, take them.
Include another Phoenix Down and another elixir. That should actually be everything now, I believe.
Is there
Aside
no,
from the treasure room, which is outside.
Okay, I was gonna say that, yeah, treasure chest room. Oh, we didn't go up this side. Yeah, but I want to go in the king's bedroom. Nope. Damn it, super speed got me again.
Book in there that stands out, and I'm confused by it. I wonder if you can go in there to inspect that later in the game.
Maybe.
Wait, but but you wouldn't be able to, because Castle Tycoon disappears when you get to World 3. Huh. I don't know, I just find it weird that that book stands out. Because, I don't know if you've noticed this, but they've clearly made things that are interactable stand out slightly more compared to the background than in previous versions of the game.
Yeah.
And, you can clearly see a book in the room that seems like you can interact with it, but you can't get in the room.
We got a healing staff that, we can't use. Alright. Here we go.
You can't use any of this shit, but at least you have it.
Taking it. Fucking taking this.
But yeah, do remember that Ashura is an actual katana, so you'll be able to use it once you get your samurai, so don't sell it.
Okay, we land... No, it's not a forest area here. I was gonna say we want to check on our Chocobo, but nope. No, I guess we could actually.
Well, yeah, you could if you wanted to walk.
No, not the bees, not the bees! I don't think I can take a single goblin. Might be
the complete start of game enemies.
it's asking a bit much. There's stuff we can steal from here too.
No, I was pretty sure there's nothing in there.
I thought there was a room with like 3 treasure chests or something.
Oh, wait, you might be right. Because you also could have waited and just used the airship to go directly into the pirate den.
This is more funner. Don't argue with me.
I really hate that battles take longer to flee now. I don't know if you've noticed that or not.
Yeah, there's definitely a delay on it.
Yeah, like the escaped thing sticks around for way too long. The battle used to just end like immediately when you ran away, and now it takes a while. I'm not fond of that.
Fuck, they gave me 8 potions that I can't carry. Oh, it's our Chocobo. Yatta. There we go. See, there was 3 treasure chests. I knew it. It was worth it the whole time.
Woot.
It's okay. We know Boko's okay now. Now we can safely progress our journey. That was the most important part of the story. Is my Chocobo safe? Alright.
So I posted the thing about focus in the Discord, and someone responded that apparently since the mobile version, Kick also ignores rows, which it never used to.
Interesting. Alright. There we go. So, Chocobo's safe. We learned something.
Are we gonna progress anymore, or what?
Yeah, we may as well.
You've been flying in circles doing nothing for like half an hour now.
We didn't do nothing. We talked to people. I don't understand why the fuck are there just random bridges over here?
You know, cuz, what if you need to get to that continent?
There's nothing over here.
And?
I mean, I guess this is where the magic lamp is, but we can't get to it now, I think, right?
No.
There's this town, but yeah, this is the one we don't have to go to, I think, if I remember.
Yeah, that's history. They have the accessory shop where you can buy all the super expensive accessories, but that doesn't really... You don't really need to buy any of those.
I could buy one.
Yeah, if you want to waste all your money.
Maybe I do. You don't fucking know me.
Well, I mean, if you're going to, make it a coral ring. And no, you can't even buy one. You don't even have that much money.
I have to sell stuff. Yeah, I don't want to sell that. I can sell this diamond bell. I can sell this healing staff. I can sell this shuriken for 5 gold.
I don't think you have enough to sell.
No, I spent too much money on stupid shit.
It's useful shit, not stupid shit, but...
Yeah.
It's fine. You don't need to get any of them now anyway.
We'll have more money for this in a little while.
Yeah.
There's no, like, free things here, right?
I don't think so. I mean, the Toad spell. Another Bard spell is here, if you know how to get it.
I have to, like, walk around this, don't I?
Yeah, you didn't even do it right the last time, but it still worked.
Yeah. There we go, I got Toad.
But
I can't really get over to that guy yet.
what guy? Oh, yeah, you can. You just have to know how to do it.
I don't remember how.
Talk a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta get kicked by this thing. There we go. Oh my god, old man, get the fuck out of the way. No, not that way! I want to go that way, but I can't because you're here. Never mind, I'm good. Alright. So the next one's what? The sandworm, right? That's the thing we have to kill.
Yes.
Is there anything in the game that actually tells us that that's what we have to do?
Well, you just lost your ship, so, like, yeah, what you're supposed to do is return to Sid and Mid at the library.
We'll just build a new one? Is that even an option?
I mean, I guess. But it doesn't matter, because we've got more important things to deal with.
Oh, he knows how to cast float, that dick.
Yeah, you don't get float yet.
I can get it, right? Because I just need the dancing dagger.
There are ways to get float status.
Well, I mean, there's ways for my characters too, because I can get the knife, right?
Yeah, but that's not until World 2.
Theoretically, I think I could kill the gill turtle. I just have to use high potions to kill it. Alright.
Oh. That'd be a lot of high potions.
Yeah, it'd be like 60-some.
How you intend to keep yourself alive during that? Elixirs?
I don't have a plan, alright? I'm just saying I think it theoretically could be done.
Yeah, well, I don't really think it's worth it.
No, not
But
really.
I guess it could be done.
Alright. Here we go.
So you're gonna do this level 21, huh? Is this what's happening now?
I'm trying.
Or are you just gonna stand there the whole time?
I was trying to see if there was a way forward or if I had to, like, do this thing.
Yeah, no, you have to do the thing initially.
Sure, let's call this ready. We're just punching this thing to death, I assume. Does it counterattack at all?
If you don't hit it,
What do you mean? If I don't hit it?
you should immediately understand what I mean when the fight starts.
Oh. Ow.
Why did you attack the hole?
Because I'm stupid, and I also didn't realize it would select the one in the back row.
I was referring to the first time, but no, I just saw the second one. Good
I
job.
thought maybe I'd have to do it to get it to come out.
No, actually, I find that weird that it doesn't start out on the field, because that's how it works in any other version of the game. It's just on the field. That sand attack, by the way, is causing your HP to drain, so keep an eye on that. Or quicksand, I think it called itself.
Yeah.
Did you, oh, you just not... Oh, yeah, I guess focus isn't really a good thing to use here.
Nothing to it. See, never did I not have it.
Alright, I'm up to $3. This is what's happening. I just warned you, the more you do this, the harder I'm going to punish you.
This one wasn't intentional. It just kind of happened.
The fuck it wasn't.
I forgot that you did it a level higher than this, and so I was just like, okay, I just gotta do this where I'm at.
Keep doing it. This is the challenge. This is the challenge, sir. We're at that phase now. We're not leveling up until we have to.
Alright.
You know, I think I just realized that the sand itself is has a whole new animation.
It might.
Right, I was referring to when you were outside on the world map, but yeah.
Was there treasure in here? I forget.
No, you just get into the bottom and getting the fuck out. This place sucks. Take any path you want to get to the bottom. Doesn't really matter.
Now, you can't flee. I'm fleeing.
Yeah, the enemies here are awful. Just get on the sand. Don't overthink it. There's no wrong way down.
I think there are wrong ways down.
No, all paths eventually lead down. None of them lead backwards.
Ta-da! Oh. Fuck. Okay, that was almost bad.
What did you do? You ran right in the desert, didn't you?
That was the Chimera. I didn't know it applied to that desert, too.
Yeah, well, eat shit, it does.
Alright.
Now you have to chase him around town.
Yay.
Unless you just want to do it the fast way.
Which is what?
Alright, well, you got the first trigger, so ignore him and go left instead.
What happens if you go left? Oh.
You should trigger a different scene by going to the left. And then once you've triggered the scene to the left, you can just go up the stairs. Not the stairs that he went up, the than the normal stairs.
Wait, I triggered him by going down the stairs.
Yeah, well, you had to enter the area. You had to be on the stairs.
Fuck.
But yeah, that's actually all you have to do. Like, trigger the initial cutscene, trigger the cutscene on the left, and then go up to the middle, and it's done. Which is interesting because I somewhat expected that. Well, given the way certain things have gone, I somewhat expected them to reprogram it so you had to do them in order. Because there are certain things that you have to actually do in order now. You're about to encounter one of them.
Okay, wait, what is that?
Wait till you actually get into the catapult area.
Galuf, I don't think you're allowed to say cotton pickin' minute. That's kind of a no-no in 2021. I think that maybe the translation team failed at that one. They did a whoopsie.
Yeah, I like how this game repeatedly hints at your party getting separated and then it doesn't happen. I feel like a lot of them are inside jokes to the way that previous Final Fantasies have separated party members. And it's there to just kind of like jostle itself for the way these games usually work. Which, I mean, I kind of like that. I like a game that doesn't take itself too seriously, and this is very much one of those games.
Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe don't dick around, Bart. You might want to, like, leave. Meanwhile... Ah, this is a filler episode of Final Fantasy V, I see.
Yeah, we're going to take a step away from the main characters.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Okay, the button does something, right?
Well, yeah, that button goes forward, but you don't. You want to go down first. So you can sleep in the beds if you want, and then yeah. So this was the trick, that this button, if you push it, it's going to send you on like a wild goose chase that will eventually bring you back and tell you to pull it. And it always used to function that if you just go to push it and instead say no, it then immediately gives you the option to pull it and ignore the whole going around in circles thing. But this time around, if you want to get the treasure, you have to actually do the whole thing. If you just say no, then nothing happens. So you have to push it, and then you have to go on a little wild goose chase and interact with all the different things. And then your reward is the mini spell and 2 shurikens.
Alright, check the planters in...
Center room.
Alright, notepad in the room on the right. Oops, not that one. Does leaving the room reset it?
I think so.
Fuck. Thief speed has screwed me again.
Gotta go fast.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yes.
you actually have to read the book to get the pull prompt now.
Alright. We're fine.
There will be another thing related to this area that you actually have to do something you didn't have to do before, and I actually dislike the next one, but that's not until later in the game. Whoops.
Whoopsies! Alright, we have another boss fight here, don't we?
Yes, sort of. It's technically a boss.
Is it just something we just punch it to death with no concern?
Yeah, you should be fine. Oh yeah, so that's the firepower ship, so see if you can go into it. You should be able to go into it.
Oops.
Yeah, well, you can check after this.
It looks like I still can go into it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, alright, so we can always restock high potions here. Because if we land here, we can actually come back to this area, right?
Yeah. You'll be coming back here a lot.
You think the potions are that necessary?
Well, no, I mean, like, the story brings you back here several times. Sid and Mid are here for, like, the rest of World 1.
That's true.
In fact, the next section of quest involves flying somewhere, then flying back, and then flying somewhere, and then flying back.
This is just the Falcon airship sprite from Final Fantasy IV.
Why rebuild the wheel?
Ow. That's not cool.
Yeah. It's basically just a bigger version of the boss at the start of the game.
And we solved this problem by punching it to death, even though it looks like it has a significantly higher defense.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have a significantly higher amount of health. I suppose it won't be quite as easy for you because you don't have a way to abuse its extreme weakness to electricity. Also, if defense is an issue, use focus.
Never mind, it's dead.
Yeah, well, it only had 2,000 health. It's actually weaker than, like, the last 5 bosses you killed.
Is that another dollar for you?
Apparently it is. This is what we're doing now.
Maybe I'm just gonna beat the rest of the game at level 21.
I fucking dare you. I will give you $100 if you pull that off.
I don't think I can quite get that far. Alright. Okay, so now we just have an airship. Cool.
Ta-da.
Yeah, shouldn't Ferris be the one doing this?
It's fine.
I feel like this ocean, like, shimmering effect is probably, that's new. Like, there's
Yeah, I
lighting
think
on
so.
it.
It's definitely brighter than before, that's for sure.
I don't understand how where flying diagonally like this works, but sure, we'll go with it. Did they actually give us somewhere to go, or are we just fucking around?
Yeah, all you're actually doing is returning to the city where you encountered King Tycoon. Or at least attempting to return to the city where you encountered King Tycoon. Alright, well, the city came out of the ground now. Guess what? Go back to the catapult.
Yay. That is
Because now
nicer.
the city is flying, and it's apparently flying too high, and you can't get up that high. Why you can't get up that high, I don't know.
I like that the Earth crystal is the one that's flying up in the middle of the fucking sky, because that's how Earth works.
But no, don't remember what they're about to tell you here is that in order to get your airship to fly higher, they have to attach adamantite to it.
Yeah, that's definitely not gonna weigh it down.
Yeah, in order to get your airship to fly higher, they have to stick more stuff to it. That's the logic here.
Oh yeah, we have to fight, what is it, the Adamantoise? Is that the guy?
Yes.
Alright, what's his deal?
He's a turtle.
Okay.
But I don't know what you want, dude. Like you're playing the fighter thing. Like the most bosses don't have a deal. His deal, he's level 20. You could level 5 death him. Oh wait, he's weak to ice. You could ice it. Oh wait.
Alright, is
And
it...
he does pure physical attacks, and he has a high defense. That's you have fun. I don't know what else you want from me here.
Or does he counterattack or anything?
I don't think he counterattacks, but he does do pure physical, and he
Alright.
hits pretty hard. I would like something to start kicking your ass, but I don't think this is going to be the one.
Aren't we gonna have to do this like 3 more times?
No, you're thinking of the charging up the teleporter thing that comes after the Earth Crystal.
Oh, yeah, that might be. Ow. Ha! Fucking critical attack my ass. Its defense does seem very high, so we might have to focus our way through this.
You know, its defense is definitely high enough to focusing will help. Also, you might want to do something about him repeatedly fucking up your characters. Did you try to steal?
Yeah?
He has like a drink. It's not with it. It's a waste of time. An iron draft, I believe.
Stop punching Galuf in the face!
He wants to punch Gallup in the face.
So why is Galuf's focus so much... Or no, is this...
That was his counterattack.
Yeah, he countered. Okay, that's why.
Which, I mean, you can't argue there. Counter's just free damage.
Oh, goodbye, Lena.
Yeah, you left her at like less than 300 health for how long? It was bound to happen. The only reason the critical attack did 0 before is because it got blocked by the Elven Cloak. Something I've noticed is that enemy special attacks do not show the cloak animation when the cloak blocks them. You kind of just have to like realize that it's happened by the fact that you took 0. Only actual physical attacks seem to show the cloak animation for the moment, and I find that really awkward. Not sure if it's something that they're going to patch later or not.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to get more high potions after this. And maybe more Phoenix Downs, because this guy is actually starting to be a pain in the ass.
He only has 2,000 health. Shouldn't be that much longer till he dies.
Fucking hell, he just like one-shotted Bart's.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he double attacks parts. It does suck that he double attacks. Not much you can do about that.
Should be almost... There we go. Got him. Well, he tried to beat my ass. But, mark that one down as level 21, I guess.
Indeed. Alright, well, now head back to the catapult. And you can gain the ability to fly up to the ruins.
I think this will be where we're gonna stop for tonight. Because it's getting...
Oh, you're not going to try to take on the soul cannon?
I think we'll leave that for next time, since it's almost midnight. It's almost 3 hours that we've been doing this, so...
That was the fight I really wanted to see, because I wanted to see if you could make it through the soul cannon with this group at this level, or if you're going to have to gain levels here.
We could try it and see, I guess, because then if I do need to, then I can do that off stream and get it leveled up properly.
Yeah, theoretically, if you can make it, once you make it through the soul cannon, everything else until World 2 should just be a cakewalk.
Alright, fine. Just for you, we're gonna go fight the soul cannon and see how that goes.
Whereas it'll be up to you if you want to bother going to steal your high potions before going to World 2 or just buy them when you get there.
Alright, does the Soul Cannon have anything I care about?
For stealing?
Yeah.
I doubt it. Very few bosses have anything worthwhile in this game. I think okay, so it should actually have an elixir. Well, I can't tell. It's elixir / ether. One is the common and one is the rare, but it doesn't actually tell me which in the thing that I'm looking at.
Alright, let's go fight the Soul Cannon.
Yeah, well, you have to fight the other cannons first, but...
Ow. That is a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah, remember, Rocket Punch confuses. You should really do something about the confusion. These things have a lot of health.
Oh, they're just gonna murder me.
Yes and no. So you have to understand that both Missile and Rocket Punch are gravity effects. They actually don't do a lot of damage. They don't do, like, direct damage. The only way, that's the reason I said you should do something about the confusion, because the rocket launchers themselves can't actually kill you. You can only be killed by your own confused characters. Because both Rocket Punch and Missile are gravity-based effects. They do percentage-based damage, so they can never actually kill you. However, ignoring the fact that your characters are confused is going to kill you.
Yeah, I can see that.
So maybe you should stop doing that then.
I don't have a good way to not kill fucking Ferris, though. No, never mind, that problem solved itself.
You punched yourself. Yeah, like these ones are annoying more than it. Actually, I feel like the rocket launcher's big thing is that they just eat a bunch of your consumables. It's hard to lose to them, but it's hard to beat them without losing, like, stuff.
Yeah. If we leave the area, they stay dead, right?
Yes. It's also worth noting that of the 4 cannons, so both of the outside ones are flamethrowers, and both of the inside ones are rocket launchers. So there's one more set of rocket launchers for you to kill. But then the other ones are just flamethrowers, which are way easier to deal with. Should be almost dead. Oh, Ferris murdered herself.
Yeah. Fuck, I did not mean to get in.
Through it at this point, yeah.
I don't think I can run away from this, can I?
No, why did you immediately go into the fight?
I didn't mean to.
Well, too bad, now you have to kill them, deal with it.
I don't think I can, I'm gonna die.
They don't do that much damage.
I'm not
well,
gonna...
I guess they do if you just let all your characters die.
Yeah. I didn't know that if as soon as I moved, like, in the wrong direction, I would be in another fight.
Yeah,
like,
all of these things trigger when you enter the space in front of them.
So, like, I have to just refight everything now. I can't get my party back up. Like, they're just too fast at fighting me.
Well, you did choose to focus for some reason.
It didn't matter.
You do know that focus takes 2 turns, right?
It doesn't matter because, like, they were gonna kill me no matter what I did.
There was theoretically a world where you could have, like, Phoenix downed enough people to get enough actions to fix it. Why you're bothering to heal, since the rocket launchers do percentage damage.
Because
if they kill the other flamethrower.
If they confuse me, then it's gonna actually make it possible for my characters to die from my own attacks.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I felt like you had enough health that didn't really matter that much.
Oh, that was good.
I find that these fights are highly RNG because whether or not they use rocket launcher is random. And the quicker you can get one dead, the less frequent that becomes. Oh, yep, so you already killed one before you even did a rocket launcher.
Let's go save before we get into the next set of fights.
Yeah, you didn't even get a single rocket launcher attack that time. That was like phenomenal RNG.
Alright.
It's also worth noting that the autosave feature is every time you enter an area. So now when you enter the area, if you die again, it'll autosave like from those two already being dead.
Ow. Are you shitting me? Really?
They spam all their attacks at Lena, yeah.
For like exactly enough damage to kill her.
Yeah, sometimes they're just assholes like that. You're not even gonna bother to revive her.
Leave her alone. She didn't do anything.
it is Lena's job to be laying on the ground. Didn't you learn this in your first playthrough?
I will have a chance after the last missile thing to save again, right?
Yeah, you can do that as much as you want.
Okay. I don't have to, like, jump into the soul cannon immediately after this.
No. No, there's a little cutscene for it appearing, but it still doesn't trigger the fight until you fly up to it. It will move your airship to be in front of it, though, so don't fly up. Make sure you fly back down. Don't do that again.
Ow.
No, Rocket Punch. You just kill Lena, he did.
Fucking dick. Like, Ferris is gonna die now. Great.
Yeah, remember, they do percentage damage. They can't,
No, I know, but my characters are gonna die.
You can't die unless someone's confused.
Yeah, I know, but that's the problem.
We'll revive the people who are down. Like, you have this bad habit of like, oh, everyone's down, I'm gonna just...
Never mind, I'm dead.
Phoenix Downs.
It just fucking rocket punched me before I could use the Phoenix Down.
Right, but you had like 3 turns when people were down where you were still attacking.
I needed to get that thing dead before I could do that.
You really didn't.
Because, like, I need it to stop using fucking rocket punch on me, and the best way to do that is to kill the one that's almost dead and then revive people, but it decided to just do like 2 more rocket punches before I could do that.
Right, but like, at any given point, you should never have less than like, at least 2, preferably 3 characters.
The
like,
fuck, the random number generation was just against me that time. That's all there is to it.
I 100% think that one was on you.
I'm not gonna waste like 5 Phoenix Downs in that fight if I don't have to. They're expensive.
Oh my god, you have infinite money.
Not yet, I don't.
Yes, you do, because you could, even if you just stole and sold high potions, you could make infinite money.
Yeah, but I don't want to spend my time doing that.
So you want to spend it redoing fights you could have won.
It would be faster, yes. I just don't have a good way to fucking fix Rocket Punch from ruining my life. So most of my characters, if I attack them, will just die.
You revive them. It's not as big a deal as you're making it out to be.
Kill this thing before it punches me. Neat. Oh, that was fantastic. This one we gotta heal for.
We get to see how this fight goes. Because this is another fight that could actually require you to do some grinding.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out, I guess.
Well, it's super weak to lightning, and I had knights that actually were wielding lightning swords, so I got through this fight a hell of a lot easier than you'll get to.
Alright, is there counterattacks I have to worry about, or...
No, but it has two launchers that you want to kill immediately because they can give your party old status, which lowers their level and therefore makes them weaker. So, like, the absolute fastest you can kill the things in the back row, the better.
Fantastic. It already did an old on one of my characters.
Yeah, it's very rare that you don't get to stop it from doing it to someone. The goal is to try to prevent it from doing it to as many people as possible. I don't know how much health those things actually have.
Two people.
Oh, this is not good for you. Yeah, that one's dead. I do love the new explosion animation for them.
There we go, that's the third one. So does it just have like a devastation beam that's gonna kill my entire party?
Its wave beam inputs sap status and does half of your max HP.
So that's... no, it's gonna do absolutely nothing to me.
Wait, what do you mean? Why would it do nothing to you?
Well, I mean, if it's only half my max HP, I don't really care that much.
Right, well, all 3 of your 4 people are not at full health. But it also inflicts sap status, which means your HP will start to drain.
Oh, well, there's that.
You should probably get everyone back up to health before you let it happen. Oh, you let it happen.
I didn't let it happen, it did it while I had healing queued.
Now, on the plus side, sap status definitely does less than it did in previous editions of the game.
How often does it use this attack?
That is the only attack it uses. It will just repeatedly tell you that it's charging and then do it. Like, pay attention to the things at the top of your screen. It's telling you when it's going to do it.
Oh, on the plus side, it got rid of old status.
Oh shit, it does. Interesting. I don't think that used to work that way. In fact, I'm nearly positive that didn't used to work that way. Well, fuck, maybe you should let Bart's die then.
Yeah, I might. How much health does it have?
I don't know. It's literally question marks for its health. Like, I literally don't know. Because that's how it's listed. It's listed in the bestiary as having question mark, question mark, question mark health. Yeah, the whole fucking party is good now. I guess it's gonna eat out high potions on you, but otherwise I actually think you'll be fine.
I think so.
You may want to heal Ferrets.
That's the... I'm gonna try. I want Lena to do it because she does the least damage against this thing.
I don't know that min-maxing that is worth the effort.
I mean, that wave cannon attack looks really fucking cool.
No, yeah, it definitely does. I actually killed it before it got to use it, so I didn't get to see it in mine. Because the first time it uses it, it takes a lot longer to charge up. Also, again, HP Leak used to drain your fucking health way faster, and it doesn't anymore.
Yeah.
So, like, this used to be way more costly and way more difficult to work with. This is fucking a cakewalk now.
God, how many fucking wave cannons to the face have I taken?
A lot, but I mean, you have high potions, so you don't care.
I'm at like 30-something high potions left.
Yeah, but you could probably get through every boss in the rest of World 1 without even using high potions.
I might stock up on them between next playthrough, or yeah, the next session and this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you want to do that, but you don't need to. Oh, there it is. Dead.
There we go. Add another one to the scoreboard for me.
Apparently, yes. Well, we're gonna just keep doing that at this rate, because I don't know when you're actually going to encounter. Like, you can get to where I'm at this level if you can get to here at this level.
This is not how I intended for this to go, and just
Well,
for
apparently it's how it's going. At
I mean,
this rate, I'm going to be the one donating money, and I'm just going to force you to donate the same amount.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah.
This
No.
is not how I intended this to go either. But to be fair, I was intentionally fighting things for levels up until this point. I was already level 22 when I decided to start being a dick. I didn't get the option to be a dick at level 21. I probably could have, I just didn't get the option.
Alright, well, this is where we're going to stop for today.
Yep, we'll be heading into the Rock of Ruins next session.
Yep,
You'll be able to get your Earth Crystal, and then
we'll get a samurai going. And we have that nice Ashura katana to give the samurai right away, too.
Yes.
So, in the meantime, I will probably be going to get more high potions before we do that, so... Because I've significantly depleted my stock. I was at 99 when we started.
Yeah, I mean, it'll save you the trouble of having to buy them later.
Yeah, it also seems like I might need them. I don't have cool elemental attacks to, like, carry me through this.
No, but again, like, the next few enemies are actually not that powerful. Because remember, the only thing you're fighting with your whole party now is Archaeoavis, and then you lose Galuf. So then the next pile of bosses come with, like, only 3 characters. So they're actually not as powerful.
That's
and
true.
the one of those bosses that's a bitch to deal with, you won't give a shit about, because you have Samurai, and you can just literally throw money at it. Which is the single best strategy for fighting that particular boss.
Does Galuf, does he take all your stuff when, like, that he has equipped when he leaves, or how does that work?
Alright, so he takes what he is equipped with. And what's important about this is that when you get him back, he still has what he was equipped with, but in older versions of the game, like, everyone else got locked up, and he opens a chest and gets everyone's equipment. He doesn't get everyone else's equipment anymore. Everyone else also keeps their equipment when they're not in the party. So, essentially, like, Galuf is gonna, like, when Galuf leaves, he's gonna take whatever he's wearing, and when you get him back, he's only gonna have access to the free shit in your inventory. Anything on your other characters is still gonna be unavailable, even though they're not equipped with it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's never worked that way before, and it was actually terrible when I got Galuf. I ended up having to make him a class I didn't intend to use, at that time because I didn't have access to any of my good equipment. Because all my good equipment was on my other 3 characters.
So in this case, would it be worth unequipping them before that happens, or is there not time to do it?
There is a point where you could unequip. Well, there's a point where you could unequip Galuf if you wanted to keep his equipment, and there is a point where you could unequip the other characters if you wanted to keep their equipment. You just have to know to do that. And it previously wasn't really an issue because it used to be that once you collected everyone's equipment, Galuf would take his stuff, so that would be an issue maybe. But usually it wasn't a big deal. You just don't put anything good on Galuf. Or, whatever class he is, you just don't use that one while he's gone. But then, once you recollected all the other equipment with Galuf, you have a brief period where you have to be alone with Galuf and you have to fight Gilgamesh once. And, you used to have access to all the equipment that the rest of the party had, and you no longer do if it's on the other party members.
That's a problem because I'm gonna need my thief gloves for that.
I don't know. That first Gilgamesh fight doesn't have a Genji thing.
No? Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, you fight Gilgamesh quite a few times, and not all of it, and he doesn't start having Genji equipment until partway through World 2.
Alright. Well, in any case, that's all we're doing for tonight, so... Thanks everybody for watching this. We will be back again next time. See, just how far we can ride level 21 out here, I guess.
Apparently.
I don't know. If I can keep going, I may as well, right? That's...
Get them in while you can, because I'm not leveling up until you do.
Because you have a lot more strategy you can do with your Mystic Knight and your fucking elemental spells and
The
shit.
regular Knight, not Mystic Knight.
Oh, yeah.
If it was a Mystic Knight, it would be even better.
Or yeah, no, you have, the elemental swords that you can equip. I don't get that shit.
Yes. Also, technically, scrolls with my ninjas.
Yeah, so you actually... There's weaknesses and shit you can exploit, so you don't have to level up for quite a while, I imagine. But I will probably have to. Because I can only really do physical damage by punching things.
Yeah, well, it's interesting to see you get through things that I used certain tricks for. Like when you were fighting the Adamantoise, I was, interested to see how that would go for you, because for me, it dealt too much damage for me to deal with, because I didn't have high potions, but I just threw 2 shurikens at it and it died. And so I'm like, I wonder what this is going to do with Frank. But the reality is just apparently that having high potions breaks the start of World 1 completely.
Yeah, it seems like that is... Yeah, that's strange, but... Whatever, I have to do what I gotta do. I'm stuck with thieves, I'm gonna use them.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly amazing. I don't hold it against you. Having high potions is great. Not having high potions is terrible, and you get to fix that way earlier than I do.
So you buy them, what, in World 2, is that right?
Yes, every shop in World 2 contains high potions, so you have to get to the first town in World 2, which is post Big Bridge.
Gotcha. Alright, well, like I said, we're done for tonight, so I don't know what day it is we'll do this again. It'll also probably depend upon when our friend Armchair General here is going to work this week, so...
Yeah, somehow doesn't even have a schedule for tomorrow.
Because...
he has to get his schedule for tomorrow on tomorrow.
At least one of these days I'm probably going to be streaming Merfolk, and I'm not sure which day yet, so we'll have to work on that.
Alright.
Probably Thursday, but I can't guarantee that yet. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, I'll be available Thursday if you want to do things.
Well, that's also the thing, is if you're available Thursday, then I might do my stream on Wednesday instead, so that way we can then maybe Thursday do this, but like I said, it also depends upon when that dummy has off this week, and, we'll figure that out.
Figure that out, yeah.
So, anyways, see everybody later. Take it easy.